What's up, guys? Today we have a squad builder review, and for our goalkeeper we have Jalal, and this guy's a solid man. I mean, 72 diving, 71 reflexes, above average stats. I mean, his other stats are a bit low, but he turned out to be such a great player. I mean, 72 diving and 71 reflexes, obviously one of the stats that you mainly look at when you're getting a goalkeeper. He is 6'2", so he has the height too, and I played 7 games with him and he's solid. I mean, I believe there's like a few games where I got some clean sheets. And let's get to our center back, and our center back is Pierce, and this guy is solid, man. I mean, he's only going for 3.5k, which is not much to pay for an 80 pace player, 80 pace center back, and 62 defense, 68 heading. Solid. He's 6'2" as well, so usually you don't see tall defenders with a lot of pace, but he seems to have it all, and I love him and I use him all the time. And there's another player we're using, another center back, is Forbes, and this guy, he's so cheap for no reason. I mean, 78 pace, 58 defense, 70 heading. 70 heading for a bronze center back is amazing. I mean, he's 6 as well, so he's also big. And for 700 coins, you can't go wrong. And let's get to our next center back, and our next center back is Cameron, and this guy has 72 heading for a bronze center back. I mean, that's crazy. That's good on a silver player. 72 pace as well, so he's going to be able to catch up to all the players. And I love him, and he scored 2 goals in 7 games as well, so that's just another bonus. And let's get to our center backs and our central defensive midfielders, sorry. And they're amazing. These central defensive midfielders are crazy good for bronze players. I mean, 74 pace, 66 shot obviously stands out, 66 dribbling, 64 passing, so he has all key stats, and his passing seems to stand out a lot. And let's get to our next center defensive midfielder, and this guy, he's so good. I mean, 73 pace, 70 passing, guys. That's crazy good. 4-star weak foot, so you can use both foot. And 63 dribbling is not that good, but his passing just stands out so much. And let's get to our right mid, and our right mid is Taylor, and this guy is probably one of my favorite players. He's just so fun to play with. 4-star skills, obviously, one of the reasons why I did buy him. 69 dribbling obviously helps as well, and he's just a solid player, but he is really short and he does get pushed off a lot, but he still manages to do well. And let's get to our left mid, and our left mid is Weston, and this guy's basically just a lot of pace, and his dribbling is good as well, but he's basically there for pace, and I love him. His 4-star weak foot helps us a lot as well. And let's get to our cam, and our cam is Morrison, and this guy has crazy stats. I mean, if you saw these stats on a silver cam, it'd be ridiculous as well. I mean, 76 passing, 74 dribbling, 71 passing, and 61 shot, so he's all around good player. I mean, I did only pick him up for 2k, so it's not even that bad. And this is where the fun gets started, and we do have Grabbing in form, and this guy has 165k to pay for him. Is a big price, but I mean, when you're scoring almost a hat-trick every game, it's a price to pay, and I enjoyed him a lot. 72 shot is amazing on any silver player. I mean, Kagawa has a 72 shot as well, so think about it. And 83 pace. And let's get to our next player, and our next player is Westcott, and this guy's here for pace. One thing I did notice about him is that he can't pass for his life, and he's there for pace, and he turned out to be a decent player. His passing kind of gets in the way of passing with Grabbing, but it did turn out well because Grabbing did get a hat trick every game. And this is the team, guys. I mean, tell me how you think about it in the comments below. And it's a solid team. And let's get into some of the gameplay, and I'll show you what this team's about. For our first goal, we got some good gameplay with our players, and I mean, so you got our players passing it about, and this team, one thing I really noticed about it is that everyone seems to be in really good positions. I mean, when you're passing, you're always gonna have a few options to pass in between two. And for our first goal, I mean, you got Hansen, that I didn't include in the team, but he was just there for because I needed to rest the player. And as you can see, John Taylor, he just cuts in and then he fucks up, but then McSheffrey just puts that right into the top corner. And this team is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, most of my goals you're gonna see in the gameplay are from one player, and one player in particular is Grabbing, and he's just a beast, guys. He's so good. I mean, look at that shot. That's a beautiful shot, and he just works out so well. I mean, most of his assists come from Weston, and I don't know, because Westcott, his passing is just really shit, and I couldn't even get around it. It was just that it was just so bad. I mean, he was just there kind of for pace, But all my goals basically, guys, came from grabbing. I mean, look at this. I mean, he just makes the best runs. I mean, he has that low defensive work rate, so he's always pushing up with the defenders. I mean, he's staying with the high line, and I love him a lot, guys. I mean, he's 165k, but I enjoyed him so much. I did play against a gold team with this squad, and I managed to beat them 4-2, and I believe this was the team that I beat them with, and I just sweated up there, and our midfielder Coke gets that goal. And Coke, the defensive midfielders are very defensive, and I mean, they get in. Sometimes I feel like they don't push up enough, but it does get the job done, because when you have a defensive player, it's never bad to defend too much, unless you're trying to get that 90th minute goal. But I mean, the team works out so well. I mean, you got the passing and very much the pace from both wingers that push up. And one thing about the wingers is that they do come back down, which sometimes you need when you're playing against some really good opposition. And look at that goal. I mean, grabbing first touch volley, and he gets that right into the bottom corner. And grabbing is just, I mean, he's just so overpowered. I mean, if he could play against silver teams, gold teams, and he'll still do amazing. And look at that chip, guys. I mean, I'm just in love with this player, and he seems to do so well with me. And I mean, it's just because he makes that beautiful run. And the defense on this team is one of the best bronze defenses you can have, and it's just so good because you have pace, and they're just so overpowered because they have such good stats. I mean, 70 defensive stats and heading, so they're always gonna be there. And I mean, they're all big and they all have the pace, so for corners, usually all the bronze teams are fucked. And even when I played against the gold team, they still managed to get all the headers, and such a great team. And look at that beautiful chip again by grabbing, and he's just the best player on the team, 100%. And this is the end of the squad builder, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.